Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Wangzilla channel. This will be a quick one, just another part of my chassis exhaust install series. And yeah, I have here a Driveshaft tunnel brace in aluminum from BMR Suspension. Here is a quick comparison between the BMR piece here and the OEM piece. It's actually kind of should sit like this for an accurate comparison here. And you can see the OEM piece is stamped steel and the BMR piece here is aluminum. They also have a steel option, which I believe is maybe thinner, but equally strong because it's steel versus a lighter aluminum. I think you get a couple finishes. I got red to go with the other BMR pieces I have. And yeah, so I figured I took the exhaust off, so I was gonna have to remove this brace during my exhaust installation. I might as well put on a fancier looking, higher quality brace in its place. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get under the car. What you'll need is 13mm to remove the bolts. You're gonna use the OEM bolt hardware, but thing to note with the brace, since it is a flat piece instead of kind of a curved here, you have these spacers here, which will go exactly where they have them zip tied here. I'm going to remove the zip tie. These spacers will go in these places here. And yeah, it'll sit pretty much exactly like this one does. And should look a lot better. And we'll go ahead and get under the car. I'll show you removing this one, and then we'll go ahead and put this one on. And then we'll torque it up at 16 foot-pounds for all 5 bolts. And yeah, real quick, easy to do. And I just go ahead and threw my car up on the ramps right here. And yeah, so you can get underneath the back part of the car pretty simply. Underneath the car, you can see this is the exhaust pipes heading to the rear of the car, and then of course up here is the front of the car. Differential for reference, and if you move up, you can see the OEM brace right here and how it's orientated. It's got the 2 bolts on the driver's side, and it's got 3 bolts kind of in a triangle pattern over here on the passenger side, and they're 13mm. Go ahead and remove these. I already have them partially loosened up. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out completely, and I'll drop the old brace off. You can see the boreless system right here, all the way up to there. Another frame of reference, so you can have a better idea of where this is. It's a few feet forward of the rear wheels, so it's easy to access with just the rear part of the car up off the ground. So I'll go ahead and remove these 5 bolts, and then we'll maneuver over the BMR piece. And I have the BMR piece here, and you kind of want to orientate it just like the OEM part was, and it's going to situate. Kind of see how it lines up on the holes here, and then of course the spacer will be up on that front one, underneath the between the brace and the body of the car. And then you got your 2 holes on this side over here, and the same deal, the front one, the forward portion of the car will also have a spacer between the body of the car and the brace. And then you'll use the OEM hardware and bolt it in place. This piece does definitely feel lighter than the OEM part, but I'm sure it is more structurally sound. They do implement, the triangle little cutouts here, I guess weight savings, but triangles are supposed to be significantly one of the strongest shapes or some such. So I'll go ahead and bolt this into place, and we'll take a look. And the Driveshaft tunnel brace is installed. Just make sure when you torque everything down, you torque everything, kind of in a decent opposite sequence, so you don't bend it, since it is a aluminum part. I mean, I guess technically you could probably bend this if you really just ranked on one side. And yeah, so that'll wrap it up. Real easy one. And yeah, we'll move on to the next part of my other videos. So feel free to subscribe, like, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.